one of my favorite things about Timeline is when you go and see a story about a moment in history you never knew happened. And for me, that was this. Clem Whitaker and Leon Baxter. Whether I agree with their politics or not, they are very important people in the history of the United States political landscape. These two people who were 31 and 28 in 1934, one of whom is a woman in politics in 34, destroyed the most famous and beloved American author of the time using these smear tactics.
I remember when you said to me, here she is, this woman that you sort of find yourself fighting for because she's a woman against all the men in the room. She's the one female voice in the room, but she's fighting against the side you would have expected her to be fighting on. But she's fighting because she's got a job and she's doing what she thinks is the right thing to make her company successful, etc.
To say that I have unbelievable respect for Leon Baxter and what she achieved is an understatement. She is the driving force of this play, and that's what I think is so fascinating about it. People are very complicated. We live in a day and age right now where we think, oh, person's bad, person's good. That's just not the case with anybody. But she knew she was going to have to take risks. She was going to have to do things that she maybe doesn't necessarily want to do to rise in the political ranks, especially as a woman in politics in 1934. But the landscape of America might have dramatically changed if Upton Sinclair becomes governor of California. He had an extremely progressive agenda. He also had some things that were so far out there. And I think that's part of, the heart of this play. Is who's fighting for the people? Is anyone actually fighting for the people? And it's very exciting to see people coming out of the theater with joy, but also coming out of the theater, in some cases, infuriated with the state of modern politics, just based on this story from 100 years ago. It's fast, it's furious, it's funny, and it's infuriating.